welcome to Las Vegas for race 3 of season 7 here. So we look at our lineup here for Las Vegas. So starting in the rear, Travis Pastrana in the 71 car for Red Bull Racing, and beside him another part-time car of Raja Caruth, racing for Legacy Motorsports. And then you got Justin Haley on the outside of the next row. And on his inside, Chase Birdie, one of the other part-time cars in this race. And then you go up into Riley Herbst and Kyle Busch. Pretty bad qualifying from there. Todd Gillen and Maya Snyder are your next row. On the next row is Samuel Jones, and on the inside, Austin Cindric. And Wally Waldo for Penske, and Haley Deegan for Red Bull. And we get to our final part-time driver, Sheldon Creed on the 34, and on his inside is Alex Bowman. And you have Sammy Smith on the outside of Chris Buescher, who is on the inside. You have Matt DiBenedetto on the 27, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in the 02 on the inside. We've got Ty Gibbs, and on his inside, teammate Tyler Reddick. And we have Carson Hocevar, and on his inside is going to be Noah Gragson. And there's Kyle Larson. So these Jasper Dodge Motorsports starting pretty mid-pack in this race for the most part. And then on his inside is Christopher Bell. Other than the team owner, haven't seen him yet. Josh Berry on the outside and Mike McDowell on the inside. And then we got Eric Jones on the outside and Bubba Wallace on the inside. And then entering your top 10 in 10th place will be Ross Chastain, and taking the 9th place on the inside, Chase Elliott. 8th place on the outside is going to be Denny Hamlin, and to his inside in 7th, Joey Logano. In 6th place is going to be Anthony Alfredo, and enter your top 5. Your first one's going to be Rambo Stevens. And 4th is the team owner for Jasper Dodge Racing of Kevin Logs. And starting 3rd, Ryan Blaney. And with your front row on the outside is going to be Seth Heyman. And on the inside, Daniel Suarez. As we now wait for the cars to take off here. Is the go engine starting up. Pace car just about to leap the road. 134 laps here at Las Vegas. So Anthony Alfredo, your Daytona 500 winner, locked in already off of that win. And then your winner at Rockingham is Kevin Logs. So far, Anthony Alfredo, Kevin Logs are in the playoffs. Kevin Logs starting pretty far up, so is Anthony Alfredo. That outside line, 4th and 6th, have won, and they are looking to extend their lead here at Las Vegas. Get a better jump into the playoffs with another win, maybe some stage wins, a fastest lap. Oh, we'll see. Daniel Suarez on pole here as the pace car pulls in, getting into the starting box. And we are green at Las Vegas. Daniel Suarez with a pretty even jump for both lanes. Some mixing up going on in the middle of the pack there as they start to get single filed out. The outside working better here at Las Vegas. It's going to be Heyman and Logs out front. Suarez will take the third position. At the Alfredo on the outside. Denny Hamlin also. And there goes down Suarez. Pick into the inside. Let's see. Does the inside work here in the Cup Series? Does not look like it will. So with these fresh tires, that high side just so dominant here. The only series where passing on the inside was possible was the Truck Series so far. Xfinity had some passes on the inside, but it wasn't often. ARCA had a great finish with this style of racing, though. But next week we head to Iowa, and then for the 5th race, we'll be heading to Portland. Which, oh, we got a car on pit road. Alex Bowman exiting pit road, so problems for the 38 early here at Las Vegas. Back up to the front. Your top 5 right now: Heyman, Logs, Suarez, Alfredo, and Hamlin. Rabu and Blaney following right behind. So they peak inside quite often. This will be the nice thing about moving to iRacing next season. AIs will actually start to figure out that the high side runs better and run the high side instead of running the low side here all the time. Things about iRacing is the way the track races goes off of temperature, weather, the time of day, a lot of different things on here in NR 3 where I will have to go in and set up the cars to race well. Las Vegas these past few seasons has been known for either a super speedway style racing or this single file high side type racing. Where that is Eric Jones. Eric Jones has entered your top 10 and trying to fight his way through. So Alfredo has found his way to 3rd. As peeking to the inside goes Logs and Alfredo and Suarez gonna go with them. So a lot of cars on the inside, but that outside it's just so good here. Ooh, shutting the door there. So while the front is all single filed out, as we head to 10 laps down, we will go through the pack here 10 laps after. So Alex Bowman, second, 5 laps down, so major problems for that team. Travis Pastrana is still running 41st, and Reza Caruth 40th. Chase Bretty has dropped back to 39th. Then we have Kyle Busch, Myatt Snyder, not a great day for that team. Austin Cindric went up to 36th. Haley Deegan 35th. Samuel Jones 34th. Riley Herbst, Justin Haley, and Todd Gilliland all outside the top 30. Oh, we enter our top 30. Wally Waldo has caught Chris Buescher and Sheldon Creed. Matt Benedetto is running so far a decent race with that equipment. Then we have Sammy Smith, Daniel Hemrick, and Tanner Gray. We got Tyler Reddick, William Byron, and Will Rogers all outside your top 20. As we enter the top 20, you got Carson Hocevar and Ty Gibbs. We got Noah Gragson, Kyle Larson, Michael McDowell, Stenhouse, Bubba Wallace, and Christopher Bell. And then we have Josh Berry, who is starting to pull away from this pack here. But then a big gap to your top 11, who are all in the same pack. Right now, right in the rear is Elliott. Then we got Logano entering your top 10. Eric Jones is 9th. Ross Chastain 8th. Rambo Stevens 7th. Daniel Suarez 6th. And then you have your top 5 order of Blaney, Hamlin, Logs, Alfredo, and Heyman. So Alfredo has found his way to second and is diving to the inside here. Alfredo being pushed up the track there. Thing is that high side don't work unless you are actually trying to run it. But you do get that run on the straightaway, which allows you to dive into the next corner. Which so far with these fresher tires, we have not seen that inside work one bit. So race 3 here, and we have a 16 race regular season. Only one track gets a repeat, and that being Daytona. Daytona will be race 15, so it gets 2 regular season races. So we're nearly halfway through stage number 1 here. So Ryan Blaney has found his way to 3rd. And is diving in under Anthony Alfredo. But Anthony Alfredo is going to be on that high side. Maybe get a bit of a run. It looked like he was going to be able to get that run to get the outside for the lead. But he gets blocked off on the front straightaway. So we get one more oval before we go back-to-back road courses. And then we'll return with Pocono. So we have a racing today. Then we'll have a 2-day break before we head to Iowa on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Or we will then have a 1-day break. So we're going through a little bit of a thunder round here, although trying to get 1 week done every week from now on. Then we'll have a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday show at Portland. And that is as far out as we know right now. Alright, so 25 laps down here. Over halfway through stage number 2. It's still a pack of 11 cars. Suarez has moved pretty far back. It has allowed us to see, once again, a Heyman versus Blaney. Last time we saw this was Circuit of the Americas last season. But now we got Rambo in the mix here. So, not too far from our first lap traffic coming up. here comes Travis Pastrana. About to go a lap down here. Alright, so Leo's getting around Travis Pastrana just fine so far. Just basically holding up that high line. So Denny Hamlin, he's going to be sent back here. So you got 11 cars, and wow, 12th is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. We got some diving in for the lead by Rambo Stevens. Going to put Ryan Blaney back into second here. But you look back here. That high line still being held up. And I think Alfredo is going to just choose to run the high side here. Might be able to get him third. So around they go. Blaney back to fourth. Alfredo second. Rambo third. And to the inside. To go to the inside of him here. So I believe this is our stage caution lap right here. Should be a white flag for stage number 1 on lap 41 here. So across the line, yellow is out. So there's your stage winner. Top 10, Heyman, Alfredo, Rambo, Ryan Blaney, Kevin Logs, Ross Chastain, Denny Hamlin, Joey Logano, Daniel Suarez, and running out is going to be Eric Jones. Travis Pastrana, the only car to go a lap down outside of Alex Bowman, who had some issues early on in the race. Down pit road they go. Pastrana only one to avoid pit road as he is a lap car. Alex Bowman will also. They'll be pitting next time around. So, any mix-ups here? Ross Chastain's going to take third here. Eric Jones going to move up. Stenhouse is going to be up in their top 10 now. Josh Berry. Christopher Bell should be in the top 10. Ryan Blaney moving way back here under this pit stop. See if we caught any more mix-ups here. So Ross Chastain does take third. Eric Jones is going to be in fifth. Stenhouse makes it all the way up to 6th. Josh Berry up to 8th. Kevin logs back to 9th. Bell into 10th. Hamlin outside your top 10 now. Wallace is going to move pretty far up too. Ty Gibbs. Blaney is going to be pushed way back. Any more cars that got pushed back. So bad stop for Blaney is going to send him to the rear. We look through our current running order. So LA lost a couple positions. Wallace, Gibbs, they both moved up quite a few positions to 14th and 15th. Ryan Blaney way back to 20th. It's gonna be a lot of work for Ryan Blaney. This is not an easy track to make passes at for this game, as AIs always want to go to the inside here. So 2 cars, 1 lap down. Wave around's also coming next season, so there's that. Alright, pace lights might go off this time. They do. We're gonna quickly speed it up. I'm not gonna sit here for a minute watching them pace around. So now we're going to lap 81. Off of turn 4. And back to green here. The inside gets the better jump, but that outside is faster in the corners. Let's see, how is this gonna shake out here at the beginning of stage 2? Well, I don't see the 28 getting past here, but that rest of the inside line gonna have to try and fight away. We got 3 wide here. Stenhouse, Chastain, and Jones. Your top 3 though are as to be expected, but 4th, 5th are Ricky Stenhouse and Eric Jones. So watch this front pack for a few laps. Check on the rest of the pack on about lap 55. So we'll take a quick break here from commenting. Alright, well, I guess we gotta try to get back on the same lap. Alright, now we're back to lap 55. Now we'll take a quick rundown of what it looks like. 41st for Travis Pastrana. So Alex Bowman is still running 42nd. He's going to be stuck there all race. Probably the same for Travis Pastrana. Those are probably those finishing positions unless there is a wreck or they get extremely lucky. Hocevar running 40. Oh, wow. We got Bush, Purdy, Cindric, Gregson, and Caruth. Haley Deegan pretty far back here. Matt Benedetto, Chris Buescher, Todd Gillen, Justin Haley. Sammy Jones is inside your top 30 now. Mike Snyder, Sammy Smith, Riley Herbst, Sheldon Reed, Tyler Reddick, William Byron, Daniel Hamrick, Kyle Larson, Tanner Gray. And then entering your top 20 is going to be Will Rogers, Ty Gibbs, Michael McDowell, Wally Waldo, and Bo Wallace, who is leading this pack here. And 14th is going to be Joey Logano, Kevin Logs, Christopher Bell, Brian Blaney, and entering your top 10 now will be Denny Hamlin, Josh Berry, and Chase Elliott. So now we have an 8-car pack out front with Daniel Suarez in 7th. 8-car. 7-car pack out front with Daniel Suarez in 7th, Ross Chastain in 6th, Eric Jones in 5th, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 4th, Ryan Boo Stevens in 3rd, Anthony Alfredo in 2nd, and Seth Heyman leading us still. So once again to the inside for the lead. The outside just too dominant. This is the end of stage 1 right here. Yep, caution lights are out. Stage 1 coming to a finish here. Gonna be stage winner for stage number 2. Looking for a dominant day here. Starting second, winning stages 1 and 2. Let's go through your top 10. Heyman in first, Alfredo in second, Ramboot in third, Ricky Stenhouse fourth, Eric Jones fifth, Ross Chastain sixth, Daniel Suarez seventh, Chase Elliott eighth, Denny Hamlin ninth, and Josh Berry will be taking home that 10th spot. So, yeah, I was getting a bit confused there, it looks. So we go through, we have quite a few cars lap down, 31 cars on the lead lap. Look, Daniel Suarez moved back quite a bit. Ross Chastain also moving back. Chase Elliott way back. And Ryan Blaney is just suffering out here. Last car out of pit road. So the lap cars will be choosing to not pit. Let's see, how many are a lap down? Oh. Okay, so it's our leader is okay, it's gonna be Seth Heyman. Alfredo in second. We have to go back to Rambo for a third. It's gonna be Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in fourth. Eric Jones fifth. Daniel Suarez. So actually, Ross Chastain, none of these guys had bad stops actually. Wally Waldo has found his way to the top 10. Riley Herbst near the top 10. Tanner Gray is close to the top 10. Kevin Logs has exited the top 10 as so has Elliott. Denny Hamlin went pretty far back. So 20, it's going to be 30th for Ryan Blaney. Ryan Blaney just losing everything under pit stops today. So we will be going to the lap car here. See, everyone was able to get it sorted out. So off turn 4 hit. From the looks of it, it should be from green to checkered here in stage number 3 in the restart zone. Green flag is out. Good start from the outside lane. Oop, and now we're going to the back. All right, head back out front. It's 28. It's going to keep the lead, and we are going to see what is going to happen here for second and on back. So Alfredo will get slot in there. It's like Stenhouse stuck on the outside. And that's where Stenhouse will slot in. So to the 28. All right, it is under caution here with just about 10 to go. Let's check our current lineup. Right, current running order is Heyman, Alfredo, Jones, Stevens, and Stenhouse, your top 5. Suarez, Chastain, Kevin Loggs has made his way back up. They've got Josh Berry, Joe Logano, Chase Elliott, Christopher Bell, and Denny Hamlin. Ryan Blaney working his way back up. This caution's really going to help him today. Wally Waldo, Myatt Snyder, Tanner Gray, Riley Herbst, Matt Benedetto, Michael McDowell, your top 20. We got 30 drivers on the lead lap. Your other 10 are right now Tyler Reddick. No, Greg. Nope. Just Tyler Reddick. So Tyler Reddick, Daniel Hemrick, Samuel Jones, Haley Deegan, Kyle Larson, William Byron, Will Rogers, Bubba Wallace, Ty Gibbs, and Todd Gillen. So go back to the front. See, do they pit? I believe actually they've already gone by, so that probably is a no. Alright, we'll quickly get through pacing here. No one's pitting. So we're going to be going green with 10 to go here. And into the restart zone. Back to green for 10 more laps. Good jump by Anthony Alfredo. Is it going to be enough? That would end up being a penalty, but the win would still go to him if he can pull it off. Anthony Alfredo out front. For the first time today, we have seen a new leader. It is not going to be a full-out domination from the 28 here today. Alfredo will lead his first lap of the day to the inside. Let's see, inside not going to work here with these older tires either. He's got a little bit of time to get around Anthony Alfredo here, just less than 10 to go at Las Vegas. Rambo is in third. Eric Jones trying to peek his way into a chance at a win. Daniel Suarez has worked his way back up. And Ryan Blaney trying to work his way into the top 10, as he has nearly done so far. Back to the inside. Good run on the inside. Could this be our first pass on the inside today? See, onto the back straightaway. Does that outside get the run? Just a little run from the 51. It's not going to be enough to clear. But it will be here in turn 3 and 4. Rounding the outside. Alfie Alfredo will keep the lead. That team, Dale Earnhardt Jr. Incorporated, has been doing really well lately. And the more wins, the better they can get. But back to the inside goes the 28. Ooh, good run to the inside. Dive from the 28 that time. And it's going to put him out to the lead with that run on the high side here. Off the high side. And not going to do enough, actually. But around the outside. Turns 3 and 4. Should get a good run. It won't happen this time. Still side by side during side by side. 28's going to get out back to the lead. First pass on the inside. With 5 to go. So that's 4 to go. Still out to the lead. Anthony Alfredo is second. Let's quickly look through our field. We're not going to go naming anyone. Unless something has happened to send them back or forward. But Wallace back to 23rd. Pretty big fall from him. William Byron not having a good day at all. Mike Snyder has worked his way back up. He's in 15th. And Ryan Blaney not quite yet to the top 10. Ross Chastain is kept at top 10 all day long. Then we get to the top 5. Second through fourth are all right there together. So it's 2 to go. 28 out to a controlling lead here. Over half a second. Wide flag for the 28. Alex Bowman back down pit road again. Just gonna possibly retire the car now. Honestly, with being that many laps down, no positions to gain. Into turn 3 and 4. And they exit turn for the 28. Heyman, first win in season 7. Gonna lock him into the playoffs here in race number 3 at Vegas. Blaney almost got to the top 10. Well, next up is Iowa. And then we head to our first road course of the season. So the next 3 races, that will be Iowa, Portland, and Albert Park. Returning to Albert Park.